What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Camping with Coleman. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman. I'm hoping I don't have food in my beard. I probably should have checked. I was eating some French toast, but it's like the syrup. Beard life is rough sometimes, man. I thought about shaving this a couple of times now, but I'm scared it's gonna freak my son out, so that's why I still have it. But anyways, got some boxes to open up today. Pretty stoked on that. Just hanging out in the shop. I kind of want to just talk to you guys about things, go over some builds and just what I'm working on right now, and really just, yeah, I'm trying to get back into my lifestyle stuff, man. I've been so focused on the business aspect of this and the behind the scenes stuff because, you know, most of you guys have been watching this for a while already know, back in, you know, November, December, January, in February, things were really rough. Lost most of my income and stuff, but we've kind of gained most of it back, and we're still grinding. And but because of all that, it took my focus off of RC and put it on, like, you know, I was in panic mode basically. So now I'm kind of like, I'm slowly getting comfortable getting back into my RC habit and habit. I don't know if you call it habit. It's a lifestyle, but it's, you know, I had habits built up, things that I do. I wake up and I come in the shop and I do certain things, and all that stopped when I was like freaking out over, you know, keeping a roof over our head is important. I mean, that's extremely important. So, yeah, we're kind of getting back into it now. I've got plenty of trucks here. I've got boxes showing up. I got, you know, support and stuff going down again. We're making moves, man. We're making moves. Patreon is looking cool, man. Big shout out to everybody that supports me on Patreon. You guys have no clue how helpful you are. You mean the world to me. So if you guys are even remotely curious about Patreon, go check it out. I do leave some stuff public so you can kind of see some things publicly, but most stuff's going to be all, you know, like private for patrons only. That's what they pay for. They get that exclusivity. So I'm going to be uploading even more videos there soon. So if you guys are interested, for instance, I'm getting ready to get back to my old school music videos, but most of them are probably going to be on Patreon, or they're probably going to be on Patreon because it takes up a lot of my time, and I have to justify doing that because I spend a lot of time editing on those ones and filming, but especially editing. So I'll be getting back to that for sure, and I'm going to start pushing it on Patreon first. I'm going to start slow, and as Patreon grows, we're going to increase the amount of videos we drop there, and that's the plan. So anyways, today we're going to open some boxes because I got some of you guys that have been waiting for this one. So first box is this. Hopefully there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing on the bottom there. This box right here is going to be the first one we open up, and this one is actually, this is something. It's not actually for me, it's actually for you guys. So let's go over here and open it up. All right. So I have it upside down because my address is actually written on there. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this bad boy open and just dump it out, man. It's going to be a quick, simple unboxing. So. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and dip into this. Oh. All right, let's get the blade. Actually, we are due for a new blade, man. Look at that. That is... I don't know if you guys can even see how bad that is, but I think we need a new one. Anyways, we'll use it one more time. Let's go ahead and cut this open. I'm always happy to get packages, man. It's one of my favorite things about this, is just opening different boxes. It's just sometimes I know what it is, sometimes I don't. This time I know what it is, so I'm excited on this one because, well, yeah, it's right on time. Right when it was supposed to be here, it showed up. So I'm super excited. And before I open this comes from SBC, Scale by Chris. So I got to give a big shout out to Scale by Chris Presswood. Man, thank you very much, sir. You are a huge help. Extremely reliable. I highly recommend him to everybody out there. The man he kind of bent over backwards to help me get this done. It cost me, but you know what? It's worth it, and I'm happy to pay. So thank you very much, sir. And to everybody out there that has been waiting, allow me to introduce you to the very first ever order of ESP Anti-Spur mounts. Yes. Here's the first roll here. Boom. I know some of you guys have been waiting for these for a while, and some of you guys might not even know what these are, but These are awesome, man. They got the inset part for the gear reduction unit. Now, let's go ahead and test this just real quick, just for fun. Oh, nice and flush, just like it should be. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, and then you can see, line your holes up right there. Boom. Or if you want it the other way, you can do it right there like that. But they're also a little bit smaller, so you can rock the HPI gear reduction unit or whatever else. Now keep in mind, this may not be perfect because I didn't have all the gear reduction units on hand to get the measurements correct and everything. So you may have to file out these holes some or drill these holes out some if you're running a gear reduction unit that I'm not familiar with or something of that nature. But for pretty much all gear reduction units, it should be really easy to retrofit this. And it bolts right into an SCX10. You will have to drill holes for the little holes on here, right, in your chassis, but that's okay. You don't actually have to. I'm actually running one with no holes in it still. I just wanted to see if it would work. And what do you know, it is. So I still haven't put any holes in it. But yes, I highly recommend drilling holes in the chassis and just locking this in. It locks right into the curvature of the frame rails up front. And man, that's awesome. Super, super excited. Let's go ahead and open the rest of these and just kind of take a peek, see how they look. I am really excited about this. Set these on the side. Here is more. And he has them all separated like this to keep them from getting banged up, which is awesome. They're going to be getting shipped out though right away, so I'm going to go ahead and just roll them open. Oh man, awesome. These are looking great. These turned out really good. They're all treated with vapors, or have the vapor treatment, so that's why they have that cool shiny look to them. Which is good, you know, but also means like they pick up fingerprints really easy because they're so shiny. It's like glass, basically. It's like touching glass. You're going to leave fingerprints if your fingers are greasy or dirty at all. No, I just ate French toast, so what do you know? But anyways, they all have the ESP logo actually printed into them. And then, yeah, I just... Basically, this plate right here can be left open, or you can use it to mount things to it using some, you know, 3M tape or something of that nature. And set these aside. And last but not least, we got one more roll here, and that's all of them. Go ahead and get these open. I have to get these all out anyways because these are all getting ready to get shipped out. So, all right, you guys. Now I know some of you were probably thinking I was about to end this video, but actually, I've got one more box I want to open up for you guys real quick because this has to do with my Axial Fest builds, and yeah, I just want to open it up. So let's do it. All right, you guys. Boom! There she is. This is the surprise unboxing. I know I already have two of these, honestly, but I got another one because I wanted to do something that I have not seen done yet. So let's go ahead and talk about that. But first, let's get this out of the box. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this tape. Is it on two sides? One side? Where is it? I guess is that just it? That's the only side? Yeah, it is. All right. And slide her on out. Oh, upside down. See, every time it's upside down, except for some reason on that last one, I got it the right side up. All right, so let's get this out of here. Throw that aside. Now, let's see what we got in here. We've got parts tree, simple stuff, shock caps, you know, rod ends, things of that nature. Very, very simple. We've got our radio in here. Let's see if we can get this out without completely ruining this. There we go. Boom. Got our radio. Little Tactic TTX 200. Super simple. You guys are familiar with those. I already did an unboxing on one of these once already. That's why I'm not going too much into detail here. Open this up. We've got our charger. And we've also got batteries for the radio, and a little nickel metal hydride battery pack for the truck. However, I won't be using that or the charger that's in here probably. Just to show you guys, since some of you guys might be curious what the charger looks like. This is it right here, just a little Onyx USB style charger. Very simple. However, I probably won't be using that at all. This is going to get chopped up. I'm going to chop this all up. I won't be using any of that probably at all. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. My favorite tool, my snips. I used to use these when I worked in the car industry. I used to install stereos, and these were my babies. Alright, so here's the truck itself. I love the actual livery on this. It's one of my favorites out of all the Axial bodies. I don't know why. Just that digital camo with the stars and like the lightning bolts. I don't know, the combination of like khaki, like a light khaki, a dark khaki, almost gray, and then running the red and the blue. I think that was just, I don't know, for some reason it just works great. I think this looks awesome. So, awesome little trucks. You got the Yeti in the background there. Throw that aside. And, of course, you also get your book, alright? And I don't believe there's any stickers or anything with that. It's just the book itself. Set that aside. Now let's take a closer look here. There's a reason why I got this little thing, man. I love the way they look, and for those of you that are familiar with them, you already know this, but new guys, they are IFS up front and straight axle in the rear. And with the size of them, they are great for making these little, you know, like UTVs, these little side-by-sides, kind of like this, right? Those are very popular right now. People put those bodies on top of those trucks, call it a day. They do very good. It's an excellent idea. However, there's one thing that bothers me, the one thing that stands out, and that is this has a straight axle in the rear, and these, well, in real life, are IFS, right, and IRS, independent front suspension and independent rear suspension, right? So it's FIS is what they refer to it as, fully independent suspension all the way around. That's where the problem is. So, because I already have two of these, boom, right here and right here, this is the one I just took that body off of. This one I'm going to leave alone, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. Maybe this will be the one that I do it to because I really like the detail on this body. But one of these is getting mated up with this one, and this is going to become the rear end on one of those. So basically I will have, I don't know if it'll be the first, but as far as I'm aware of, I might have one of the first FIS side-by-side or UTV scale builds, which would be really cool. And I want to take it to Axial Fest, and I think it would be great. So anyways, you guys, that is my plan. I think it would be awesome. I don't know, I've had these for a while, and I talked about them, unboxed them, started them, and then I kind of let the videos disappear because I had this idea and I needed to wait until I could get my hands on another one of these, and I finally did. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Love these little Axial Yeti Juniors. Definitely worth getting if you want to build a little UTV. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Sorry if it wasn't anything too exciting. I just was hanging out here in the shop trying to get some stuff done. Figured I'd crack the camera on, show you guys what I'm working on, and just kind of update you on everything. You know, we've got the ESP Anti-Spur. I've got some new builds underway, and I'm really just, I'm grinding away trying to get some builds finished before the Axial Fest deadline, because I actually have to go early so that I can film this year too. So whoo, lots to do right now. A little stressed out, but at the same time, I couldn't ask for a better life. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace of chicken grease, fam. Yeah.